You are looking at the end of a long brass footrest with crystal ends. Actually, when we first bought this house, those ends were our front doorknob and they would no longer tighten. They were unfortunately extremely broken. And so we went to Fort Scott and found another doorknob from a similar vintage and saved. I couldn't decide why I was saving the old doorknobs, but I didn't want to get rid of them. We've tried to honor the history of the house. Now you're also looking at this brass pole, and I'm so excited about this. My mom and dad, in their latter years, they had somebody who used some legal means to steal from them, and it's a very long story, but they ended up losing their house and all their possessions, and when they tried to pull their possessions out of the garbage can, they put them into jail. And so a very traumatic period in their lives. And so as they were trying to rebuild, they started to go to thrift stores all the time. And among the peculiar things that they collected was a pole to a merry-go-round. You know, the horses and how the horses go up and down on brass poles. Well, Mom insisted that I take this with me at one point, if I remember right, which I don't always remember right. And so I've had this brass pole hanging around among my things to start this house. We picked up this cool old ladder at a garage sale. See how it's pegged with the original, pretty old ladder. I don't know how old. Anyhow, we turned this into a means for me, who I'm a reasonable height, but I still have difficulty getting up to those top shelves of my pantry. This, as you remember, used to be a shoe rack in the back of a shoe store in the middle of Missouri. And so another Facebook Marketplace find. But my husband got this merry-go-round pole turned into, with my library ladder, my little library. So every girl who's ever dreamed of having a ladder to swirl around on, I am so grateful for a husband who makes me feel like every day is Christmas. And then he took the balance of the pole and he installed it here, and that'll protect our backing to our plumbing system. And these were out of a fire sale in Columbus for $5 each. But my goal is, of course, as you come in the house, that you start to just feel like this house has always been old.